Today, we're diving into a popular post from the Reddit titled as TIFU by giving a married man my number and making him think that his wife had given him a hall pass. This post received 43,645 upvotes. Posted by Hoyt Winky. The post reads as follows. I'm a college student, hustling as a waitress in a swank restaurant to pay for school. A cute married couple are my regulars. One recent date night, they were sniping a touch at each other about their son, who was struggling in math. They asked my opinion. Then the wife asked me if I would consider tutoring him this summer. I thought I'd see them again the next week, but then the wheels fell off the world. Last night, I was running delivery out to cars. I see Mr. Married. Shifts are limited, so I need cash badly. Online tutoring would be great. I virtually body slam my coworker to deliver his food. On a piece of paper, I scribble my number and march out. He smiles. I hand him the food, and then I slip the paper with my number to him. Cue the deer in the headlights stare from the man. Slow blink. I do not clue into the foo. I say, your wife said you were interested. His head shifts 45 degrees, cocked and questioning. He stares blankly at me, inexplicably silent. In a moment of cognitive dissonance, I hear my brain misfire as I realize he thinks I'm propositioning him. I blurt, tutoring. Your wife wanted me to tutor your son in math. He nods slowly, and we both pretend that shit show didn't just happen as he says, yeah. Alright, okay, bye. I fake a smile and bolt back inside. I'm half hoping I never have to see the man again, but the other half knows that I have 4 packs of ramen left and prays this traumatic cringe has not made it too excruciatingly awkward to hire me. TL. Dr. gave a married man my number to tutor his son. He thought I was hitting on him. Edit. Thank you for the concern about my supply of ramen. I am strapped for cash, but my BF is still working and very willing to share. Also, my boss sends us all home with all the leftovers he can spare. Seriously, thanks, fam. You are spectacular humans. A comment from user Y-Only65 says, as a married guy with kids in school, I'd simply be relieved when you offered the explanation, wait, what? Have I forgotten a conversation we had previously? And wouldn't think further of it. At worst I'd chuckle inwardly about how my mind went so quickly to an odd place. You may be overthinking this smiley face. This comment received 15,440 upvotes. A reply from the original author Hoyt Winky says, I hope you're right. This reply received 5392 upvotes. A comment from user Zinix_IE says, I'm a married guy in that world. You're fine. I wouldn't think you were hitting on me rather than just being totally confused about what you're talking about. What I might do though is walk up to my wife and say, ha, the cute waitress gave me her number. Then do a dad flex. Then hand her the number so she can sort it out. This comment received 2605 upvotes. A reply from the original author Hoyt Winky says, do a dad flex, this would be funny. This reply received 1195 upvotes. A comment from user CoffeeMutt says, definitely overthinking this. Reality is that the man was only thinking about food, and with your direct number, he was trying to piece together how that got him an in on the good stuff. He couldn't piece that part together, so his brain was buffering. Source: married father of 3. This comment received 8145 upvotes. A reply from the original author Hoyt Winky says, brain was buffering, so that was the look. This reply received 4359 upvotes. A comment from user SilverPixelMate says, all the married men explaining that they would have thought, oh crap, what did I forget, is just so sweet. This comment received 5120 upvotes. A reply from the original author Hoyt Winky says, I know, right? It's totally making my day better. This reply received 1651 upvotes. A comment from user Archiverge says, as the male equivalent to your social mishaps and overthinking, I can 100% assure you that he's a lot more concerned that you think he's a creep for needing the clarification. This comment received 712 upvotes. A reply from the original author Hoyt Winky says, If anyone should feel like the creep, it's me. I think it's what another commenter said, and his brain was buffering as he scrambled to figure out what I was talking about. This reply received 270 upvotes. A comment from user Valak_ says, as many other married men have stated, he was likely just confused. I would have sat there stupidly wondering what my wife thought I was interested in. My wife's usually gotta point out when women are flirting with me. Men are clueless, really. This comment received 435 upvotes. A comment from user Juan Peterman says, I am a middle-aged married man. I can picture being in his shoes. My guess, he went from flattered, to terrified, to confused, to disappointed, to laughing his ass off. Don't beat yourself up over it. Great story and an honest, but hilarious, mistake. This comment received 296 upvotes. A reply from the original author Hoyt Winky says, I went from ecstatic, to befuddled, to shocked, to smokin' hot rush of shame. Now, I'm LMAO with you snipers. This reply received 147 upvotes. A comment from user Too Shifty for You says, math is a lot like sex. I don't get it. This comment received 1225 upvotes. A reply from the original author Hoyt Winky says, add the bed, subtract the clothes. And hope you don't multiply. This reply received 1230 upvotes. A comment from user Lordba255 says, oh man, it's a good thing you didn't tell him your rate or that you needed money when you gave him your number, cause that would have only made the situation even more confusing. This comment received 203 upvotes. A reply from the original author Hoyt Winky says, especially when he turns out to be a cop. Ha, thanks for making me see how much worse this could be. This reply received 98 upvotes. A comment from user Omanosbest says, am I the only one concerned op only has 4 packages of ramen? This comment received 95 upvotes. A reply from the original author Hoyt Winky says, no, but thank you for the concern. I'll get by. This reply received 56 upvotes. A comment from user Hawk Wagner says, as a happily married man with an amazing wife, I would show her that I got your number and boast about how I still got it. Then she would say something witty to humble me. This comment received 92 upvotes. A reply from the original author Hoyt Winky says, she would say something witty to humble me. I would be friends with your wife. This reply received 43 upvotes. A comment from user Yerald Pappy says, I asked my wife and she said I can't have your number under any circumstances. She is very selfish. This comment received 200 upvotes. A reply from the original author Hoyt Winky says, I'm hoping his wife doesn't come blasting through my walls like the Kool-Aid man to prove she's selfish too. Edit can't spell for shit. This reply received 145 upvotes. A comment from user IamJenFox says, oof. I feel like this is something that is still going to keep you awake at night when you're 45. This comment received 301 upvotes. A reply from the original author Hoyt Winky says, I know, dude. Nightmare fuel. This reply received 58 upvotes. A comment from user New Age Retro Hippie 96 says, as a fellow food service worker with cut hours, is there a reason you're not getting unemployment benefits? It's like, mad money right now. This comment received 29 upvotes. A reply from the original author Hoyt Winky says, part-time waitress, full-time student. I'm on my parents' tax return, so no moolah for me. This reply received 52 upvotes. A comment from user Master Wolf 713 says, 100% he's gonna be at the bar bragging about the hot young girl who was hitting on him. This comment received 86 upvotes. A reply from the original author Hoyt Winky says, as long as I never have to look him in the eyes again, I'd be okay with it. This reply received 56 upvotes. A comment from user Erderus says, but tell us, if his wife actually agreed, would you? This comment received 11 upvotes. A reply from the original author Hoyt Winky says, no, I'm seriously smitten with my BF. He's more than enough man for me. Ha. This reply received 46 upvotes.